Have you ever felt like your cat was trying to tell you something, but you just couldn't understand what it meant? Sometimes, when a cat senses that its final journey is near, it begins to communicate in quiet, emotional, almost invisible ways. And if you truly love your cat, these are signs you should never overlook. Cats are mysterious creatures, gentle, silent, filled with meanings they never say out loud. But when the end of their life approaches, they do something extraordinary. They leave messages. Soft, powerful messages that only the person who loves them the most will notice. Today, we're taking a slow, gentle walk through 5 emotional signs your cat may be nearing the end of its life, and how you can comfort them in the most loving way possible. And stay with me until the end, because the last sign is the most beautiful and the most heartbreaking of all. Sign 1. Your cat begins to isolate itself. You may notice your cat choosing quiet corners it never cared about before, under the bed, deep inside the closet, behind the curtains, almost as if it's trying to disappear into silence. This isn't rejection, it isn't fear, and it isn't that they love you any less. This instinct comes from their wild ancestry. Cats who feel weak or vulnerable naturally seek solitude to protect themselves. Even though your home is safe, the instinct lives on. So when your aging cat hides, it's not abandoning you. It's preparing itself, choosing a peaceful spot where the world feels quiet and still. The most loving thing you can do? Sit near them, talk softly. Let them know you're close. Cats sense presence far more than touch, and your calm, steady closeness means more than you think. Sign 2. Sudden changes in personality or behavior. Every cat has its own personality. Playful, clingy, aloof, curious, independent. But when a cat feels its energy fading, its personality often shifts. A cat who normally greets you at the door may suddenly stay distant. One who prefers alone time may suddenly follow you everywhere. And sometimes, they simply seem confused. You may notice, they sleep much more. They lose interest in food. They move slower or avoid jumping. They meow softly at night, almost as if calling out to you. These changes can be heartbreaking to witness, especially after years of shared routines. But here's the truth. Your cat isn't pulling away from you. It isn't angry. It isn't sad. It's tired. What they need most right now is peace. Your voice, your touch, your scent, your presence. Those things anchor them in comfort. And even if they seem distant, they still feel safest with you. Sign 3. They lose interest in things they once loved. The toy they used to chase? Ignored. The warm sunlight by the window they claimed every morning? Empty. Even their favorite treats might go untouched. This isn't stubbornness. This is their world slowing down. At the end of life, cats stop seeking stimulation and begin seeking only comfort. Their priorities shift from play to rest, from exploring to simply being close to what feels familiar. This is when your presence becomes the most meaningful. Lay beside them. Brush them gently. Let them rest wherever they feel safest, even if that place isn't where you expected. In these quiet moments, you become their entire sense of home. Sign 4. Their eyes begin to change. Cats speak through their eyes more than any other part of their body. And when their life is nearing its end, their eyes soften. There's a certain look, slow, deep, peaceful, like they're tired, but trusting. If you've ever seen this moment, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In that gaze, they're telling you something words could never express. I'm safe. I'm not afraid. I trust you. You've given me a good life. For many cat owners, this silent look becomes the memory they never forget. A final moment of connection where everything else, every fear, every worry, fades into peace. Sign 5. The most heartbreaking sign. Their final goodbye. This is the hardest and the most beautiful. Some cats, before they pass, gather their last bit of strength to come to you one final time. They may rub against your leg, press their head into your hand, curl beside you for the first time in years, look at you with soft eyes, or simply sit near you, quietly, peacefully. It's their way of saying, thank you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for my life. Most people don't realize this moment is a goodbye until later. But when they look back, it becomes one of the most cherished memories they hold. A final purr, a final touch, a final expression of love. And it stays with you forever. Many cat owners carry guilt when their cat passes. Did I miss something? Could I have done more? Was it my fault? But here's what cats feel. Not worry, not blame, not fear. They feel warmth. They feel safety. They feel home. Your cat doesn't think about time the way humans do. They think in moments. If you gave them moments filled with comfort, kindness, protection, and love, then you gave them everything they ever wanted. When the body fades, the bond doesn't. Every time you feel a sudden warmth beside you, every time you hear a soft purr in a dream, every time you look at a photo and feel that familiar comfort, that's the love you shared, still with you, just in a different form. Cats don't leave quietly. They leave love behind. If this story touched your heart, share your cat's name in the comments so we can honor them together. And don't forget to subscribe to Wildika, because the bond we share with our cats is deeper, older, and more emotional than words can express. And here, we celebrate that bond every single day.